I'm Roxanne Carter, and this is the block 6 of a 2019 technique sampler. And this one teaches the TriRec ruler set. So this is the TriRec ruler here. It comes with a triangle and a rectangle. The rectangle is cut diagonally in half, and it fits beautifully onto the TriRec ruler, the triangle ruler. Okay, so on this block we have the 4 patch corners, and they're simple made with strip sets. They're on the pattern. And then you have your corner block, and we have a half square very similar to the one that we made in block 1. So I'm not going to demonstrate this portion for you. I just want to show you how to use the TriRec rulers. Okay, so this is the pieces from my package, my block 6 pack that I cut. And so these are all the pieces that are used in the block. These are the strip sets that we will sew for the 4 patch. This is our little inner border. This block is only a 15-inch block, and so we do need our little 1-inch strips to finish it off of accent 5. And then our block frames. These are the corner squares, and these are the 2 pieces for the half squares. So they would be there. So those are the pieces that I'm not going to show you, but I will show you how to do the center and how to cut these TriRec pieces. Okay, so this is our pattern for block 6, and so it's a TriRec, and it shows you right here how to do your 4 patch, how to do the half squares. And then there's also on the back page the templates that if you can't find the TriRec ruler, you can always make these out of template plastic and cut your own. So the pattern shows you the pieces laid out like this, but you can cut fold your fabric in half and cut 2 at a time like I'm going to show you. So the very first thing we're going to cut out is our triangles, and the triangles are both the accent 1 and the accent 4. And so we take our little triangle ruler here, and we place it so that the 3.5 is at the bottom, right there, and then we're going to cut both sides. And then we can turn this around and cut again, lining the 3.5 at the bottom, right there, and cut our next side. That will give us all 4 that we need. Do the same thing with our accent 1 fabric. And I'll cut the other one right here. This is all we need, these 4 pieces. So we're cutting 2 at a time. So I have 4 of these, and I have 4 of these. Now with the other piece that we have, we're going to cut our rectangular shapes, our TriRec ruler here. So because I've already got this angle here, I can turn this over, make it a little easier here, and show you that you can take and lay this ruler down right here so that this edge is even, and you've got the triangle there, or the line there, and then we're going to trim. The important thing about this ruler set is this little tiny notch right there. You want to make sure that you notch that little corner off, because that's how things line up. Then we can go ahead and continue cutting these. And once we get these all cut, we put them in 2 piles. I'll cut 2 more in a minute, but you'll put them in 2 piles, one that's up and one that's down. Just like that. Okay? So this is my pile that's face down. This is my pile that's faced up. I always start with a pile that's face down because I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to line this little notched area that I took. I'm going to grab one that's a little bit better notched. Right there. We're going to line that notch right to the bottom edge. So I'm starting at the wide end of my try and I'm putting that little notch right there, and it's going to hang over the top, just like this one is right here. We're going to sew this seam, and when we get that done, we have this right here. We're going to take and press this out with our iron. Now that I have this one pressed out, I'm going to take the pile that was face up, we're going to turn them over, and we're going to line up this corner of the triangle, rectangle portion, to the one on the bottom that's folded back. And then as we sew, we're going to make this little notch fit that bottom piece. This is going to kind of ease it in because this is all a bias edge. So we're going to then sew that one, and then we're going to press it out, and that's our unit. That's our TriRec unit. We're going to do the exact same thing with our accent 4 triangle and our accent 1 tries, or recs rather, and we're going to line up that notch. We're going to sew that one on, flip it back, put the next one on, and flip it back, so we have both units. So we have the one here, and we have this one here. And then we're going to just take these two, and I put this one on top of this one, matching up my edges, and we're going to sew across there. When we do that, we have this unit right there. For the center block, all we have to do is lay our little 2-inch accent 4 squares on top of our 3.5-inch background, our main print square, and we're just going to draw a line. We will sew a 1/4 inch, or sew on the line. So I'm just going to draw my diagonal lines there. And I'm going to sew on those lines. We'll fold these back, and then we'll put the other 2 corners on just like we would any other block. Okay? The directions for putting the block together are on page 2 of this handout. And so you can see we're just making our little 4 corners. We make 4 of these. And then we're going to take and we're going to sew the units together. And make sure you press as shown by the pressing diagram, because that will help put the block together. Then we're going to add our little 1-inch accent 5 strips to the sides, and then our main print, so that we end up with our wonderful TriRec block. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this block, TriRec unit, and we'll see you the next time.